Hey there everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Since last time I took care of my level grinding I said I would do off camera, got the whole team up to the low 50s. Rydia at level 50 because she takes forever to level up. What I did to handle the leveling up, really the best way for here anyway, is to just fight a summoner and have them call whatever. Usually a huge Naga or Arachne are the better ways to go. I went with the Arachne route, actually, because I was more easily able to one-shot them. Edge with the Moonring Blade, Kain with the Ice Lance, and Rydia with Blizzara. Super easy. I did have 2x EXP turned on as well. Couple battles with that after a little while gave me, like, over 200,000 experience points. So it didn't take too long to get the levels there. Let me make sure I have the boosts back to normal. Yeah, 1x there, 1x there. Okay, encounters are also on. Okay, we are good to go. And I'm back to the sealed cave, finally. And yeah, now we're finally proceeding with the plot. As you recall before, we need Lucas' pendant to actually get through here, which Golbez does not actually have. The thing is, we're kind of now giving him the way inside because he apparently didn't have it before, and now he does, so that's fun for us. I'm wondering what he's also doing right now. Because we have really no idea. Okay, oh, battle? These things new, the Screamer? I think they are. They're the same as those, like, Leshies or whatever we fought way back when. They're not really that powerful. Yeah, they get one shot by Edge pretty easily. They are vulnerable to Holy if you're still running the, a bow and arrow with Rosa, or whatever bow in the Holy arrow, rather. Ooh, a chest. Bestiary. I don't really care. And, ooh, a door. That's a monster? Not sure how that works. But yeah, what I want to do here, I want to get to Rosa's turn ASAP. Okay, and then I want to have her... I was too slow. The way you're supposed to deal with these things more quickly than I am, whenever the thing there targets somebody, you want to have Rosa cast Reflect on whoever the trapdoor is targeting, and it'll reflect 9th Dimension back right at it for an instant KO. I should also probably turn down this battle speed just a bit so I can show that off properly. Because, yeah, I was a little slow on the draw there. Let's see here. Battle speed, yeah, we'll do normal, actually, there. And that strat, I'm pretty sure it works in most every version of the game. But the thing is, it's harder to pull off in other versions because you don't have the quick turn skip thing or the pass your turn ability like you do in later versions, like the PSP version and this one here. Anyway, got the Kotetsu that would be for Edge there, and you'd want to equip that if you didn't do the earlier stuff in the Sylph Cave and Cave of Summons. So I'll just save that for throwing purposes. And an Ether, nice. Yeah, the trapdoors, we'll be seeing a lot of those throughout the part here. And what are these things? Evil bats. We found these before in the Eblon Cave, as I recall, right? Weak to, I believe, fire and projectile. More so projectile, really. So Kain and Edge will be super handy there. Really, they're just stronger bats. Nothing really to worry about there. They, of course, have the stupid blood feast or whatever nonsense there. Okay. Let's try again. Get to Rosa's turn. Okay. Reflect. Okay. Let's get Reflect on Rydia. Pretty quick cast there. Nice. And then, yeah, here is how it's supposed to work, what I wanted to do. We'll just sit tight now. There we go. 9th Dimension. Reflects back. And boom. Instant KO. Nice and easy. Now, they have a 5,000 HP each. If you don't kill them in time, or, like, if you deal, I believe, 4,000 HP in damage or so, they will turn into a, I forget what they're called. It's a Chimera. Some other fancier Chimera. I don't recall exactly. Maybe the Adorm Chimera. But actually it gives more experience points than the Trapdoor. So, there's that. But, either way, let's get to Rosa. It's not her turn. There we go. And it was targeting Edge, right? I hope so. I might show off the other Chimera there as well. We'll see if I really feel like it. And as per usual, I will show off the new enemies around here as I go, and then turn off encounters after so long. Now, these two doors here are just empty. I'm just fighting them because I want the experience points. So, I mean, they're experience points, so you gotta have those, right? Okay, this one here I will fight normally. We'll have Edge and Kane attack. Will that be enough? Nope. Cecil? This shouldn't be enough to kill it. Rydia? Rosa? Somebody transform the thing? One more attack will just outright kill the thing. Okay, yeah, Edge, you're gone. Sorry. Let's go ahead and revive you. And I'm not sure why it's not transforming. I thought it had to be in that threshold of somewhere between 4 and 5,000 HP for it to turn. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's 4,500? I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather not have people keep dying and then me just reviving them over and over and over again. That's pretty MP intensive for Rosa. I mean, I have ethers, obviously, so not a huge deal. But, nah, whatever. I don't really care. Let's see. Bestiary. Don't need those. New enemy in the back there. Miss Vamp. Let's have Edge go after her, actually, with the Moon Ring Blade. That was Kane who was up first. I knew that. And yeah, as per normal, these things just spam Blood Feast over and 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 over again. That's so much fun. Well, the Miss Vamp apparently doesn't. I like that. Yeah, so Edge, if you would go after Miss Vamp, please. And of course, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. I thought she'd be weak to projectiles as well, but I guess not. Oh well. Let's see. Moving on. Yeah, we've got these little ropes around here. Yeah, the ones here that lead to nowhere, yeah, you'll climb them a little bit, then stop and come right back, so don't take those. Let's see, now we got a whole mess of doors up here, so let's go ahead and just clear them all out. I could also do this eventually, like off camera or whatever, if I really felt like it. Oh, crap. Okay. That was on Rydia, right? I hope so. I also finally found out how to swap people in battle, or like have shift turns around. I had it changed to O and P in my keyboard there for that. I think the reason why I thought it was 2 and 3, because that's in the menu how you switch characters from one to the other in like the equipment menu or whatever there, not in battle. I thought it was also that, but yeah, apparently it's page up and page down that caused that to actually work, so that's weird. Okay, Cecil's being targeted this time. Reflect costs 30 MP. That's a lot more than I thought it should take. I would feel like maybe 20 would be a little better. Also, Kane, how are you still dealing under 1,000 damage with physical attack? I don't get that. I mean, you have the Ice Spear, you have the Power Armlet, so, like, you're not that weak. But, well, I know the game really, I think it expects you to just have him use jump all the time. It's twice as powerful anyway to make up for that. But anyway, there we get the Light Sword. That would be for Cecil if you didn't get the Defender from the Cave of Summons, but I took care of that already. I'm pretty sure it gives you +3 Strength and Spirit, so that's pretty good, actually. But, again, yeah, you'd want to just make sure you go to the Cave of Summons first, or before here to get that. Okay, well, I'm killing the thing so quickly, I don't even really need to use Reflect at all, so that saves the MP, I'll take that. Let's see. Ooh, there's some more stuff over here. What do we got? Ooh, a Fuma Shuriken. That's a lot more powerful than the your standard fare. And I'm pretty sure you can't buy those anywhere. There's only... oh, the Chimera Brain. Okay, that's what the other one was called there. What the trapdoor transforms into. But yeah, there's only like... I think 3 Fumas in the entire game. Maybe 4. Enemies do drop them also, I believe. They're a rare drop. But we'll get there in due time. Ooh, a Light Curtain. That actually could be quite useful down the line. Not right now. How many of those do I have, by the way? I'm curious. I may have some. I have 1. Okay, well, any of these you have, the light or lunar curtains, you want to keep those for later. I'm also not really sure if you'd be able to have any more of these right now, or maybe I did and I sold them a while ago. I do not remember at all. And also, I don't know if you can buy those later on, too. Maybe in the Pixel Remaster version? I have no idea. We'll get there eventually. Or at least later on, they might somewhere. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see, nothing there. I believe one of these also has a save point behind it, which I will want to use to top off my MP. Let's see, yep, same deal here. And also, as far as new enemies go, I think I actually already showed off all the new ones here. Yeah, the Miss Vamp, the Bats, the Screamer. You can also find more of those Hell Nodges. Rosa just killed that thing with Physical Attack. That is hilarious. I love that. Yeah, those Hell Nodges are here. There might be something else here. I actually don't recall for sure. Although at this point, that's trying to rack off my brain here real quick. Yeah, the Vamps, the Bats, the Doors, the Chimera Brain, which I fought in a normal battle. The Screamer. That's actually everything, I believe. So let's go and turn off battles now. I will still fight all the trapdoors. Of course, you want to anyhow for going through here, just for all the experience points and the gil as well. You got bio, jump, physical attacks. Yeah, these things are actually pretty easy, especially with having the battle speed turned down to just normal speed. Edge just hitting over 2,000 damage with like every attack, and I love that for him. He is really, really good. Give him a bunch of strength boosting stuff, and yeah, he is a powerhouse and then some. Oh, got Tetsu there to go with his earlier one, and the black cowl. Do I actually want that for him over the green beret? That's pretty good, yeah, but he also loses a couple of points in strength and stamina. Stamina I don't really care about as much, to be honest. Although him with the Giant's Clubs would be great. That would also kill his magic defense, though. As I want him to be pretty balanced there with that, but also while being really, really strong, which he still is. I'll sit on that. I won't sell it for right now, and maybe not ever. I want to keep that around, because I may have a change of heart. We'll see. We'll see. I usually am kind of set in my ways with equipment in a lot of RPGs I play, just because I've played them so many times. I know what's good, and I know what I like, and I know what I'm used to. And also, I've been set in my ways with like lots of things for quite a few years. There's a reason why for that, but I don't really want to go into that here. That might be saved for a episode of Let's Talk About if I bring that back eventually. But that aside, we'll just keep on going here. Yeah, I still wonder what Golbez is up to while we're going through here. He's apparently just standing pat. Just he should have been on the way here, because you'd think he would know where the last crystal is, right? Unless he doesn't know where it is, and he's just biding his time to let us find it for him. Which would kind of be a bummer. But we'll see what happens. He has a refresher there as well. He apparently wants all these crystals to go to the moon. I don't know why. There's some sort of great power there that he wants for whatever reason. Well, he's a villain, so of course he wants more power. That's what he does. Let's see. That way down the rope there leads further in. I want to go this way first for some more treasure. Bell of Silence. I have never once used those in any version of this game, in any playthrough I've made of this game. I mean, they do what it says on the tin. Just silence on maybe all enemies, or at least one. I'm not sure if it's... I have no idea. I never used the things, so I couldn't say for sure. Will I use them ever? Probably not. I mean, it might be more accurate than like the spell silence to use. Maybe? So that's why they're in the game. But like, I don't really care to use those. If I had a physical attack or an ability that would do damage along with inflicting silence, then yeah, I consider using that. That'd be a lot more worthwhile. Otherwise, just a plain stat-inducing item, like, I don't want to use those ever. But that's just me. That's just me. I love Bio so much, by the way. It's still a great spell at this point in the game, too. And we're nearing the end game as well. And it's still pretty damn powerful. CO Dry Ether. Nice. Ooh, an X Potion. I will probably use those later. We can... I'm pretty sure we can buy those later, actually. But, we'll get there. Okay. Before I actually heal up there or anything, there's one more trapdoor I want to fight. At the very, very end here. I just, like, spoilers there, too. But then I'll double on back to the, to that save point there. Let's see. How does a door turn into a monster anyway? I have to wonder. And also, why a chimera of all things? Also, you kind of look like a box and not really a door. I mean, yeah, you are a door. You have, like, the two doors on either side of you, but you just looked like a box to me. Oh, you already learned Death. Nice. I will never use that. Also, she's learned 2 spells already since I've been here. She's learned Tornado at 51 and Death right now. And yeah, I will never use either of those. Tornado can be helpful in some cases, I think, in this version. Maybe? I don't know. That's later me to worry about. But yeah, we'll go and get healed up here with the cottage. And, I want to go over my setup here real quick, too. I shouldn't really need to change, like, anything, I don't think. I will save here, of course, as per normal. There we go. Let's see. Edge. Yeah, I'd say you're pretty good across the board. Let's see. Rosa. Yeah, you're cool there. Excuse me. Cecil, yeah, you're good there. Verdia's good. And I'd say Kane is good. Alrighty. I would also say make sure you've done the Cave of Summons to get Leviathan. She'll, I think. Oh, yeah, Leviathan is male. Yeah, he's the King of Summons. So, yeah, he will be quite useful to have. Just, in general. Okay, well, we made it. And it's still here. Cool. So we actually succeeded for once. The first time, like, all game we've done anything right. Well, I guess we turned into Paladin C, so that was something there, too. So, twice we've succeeded. Hooray! Okay, well, let's bounce. And... we're not bouncing. Well, the screen's bouncing, but we're not. How? Oh. How? Okay, well... are we fighting a wall? I don't want to. Or maybe I do. For boss time! Alrighty, here's the deal here. Demon Wall, all he does is creep closer and closer and closer to your party. And he will eventually, once he's close, will start one-shotting people left and right. So the key is to kill him ASAP before he can start doing that. Let's go and get slow on him. And then, yeah, physical attacks with Kane and Cecil, Edge and Cecil, rather. Rosa with slow should be handy. He'll counter a Stone Gaze, that's fine. I don't really care. This would also be a great time to throw anything with Edge, like your shurikens or old weapons there. But I actually want to save those for later. Just physical attacks for now will be just fine. Though actually, Berserk would be a good call here as well with Rosa. So I'm going to have her do that on Cecil here next. Where's my Berserk? Should be right there. There we go. Yeah, we're going to just go with the Leviathan, and we should be okay. He has a lot of HP. I think 27,000 jumps out at me for some reason. I don't know why that's the case. But somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, Berserk here on Cecil and Edge will be incredibly helpful. Kane with jump will be more than enough for that, so I'm not really worried about Berserking him. And he's dead. Hooray! Yeah, Leviathan is so damn powerful. There's really also nothing in the game resists water, to my knowledge. Also, he gives less EXP than a trapdoor. Why? That's really weird. But okay, cool, takes care of that. Yeah, that fight can be tricky, especially in the PS1 version. I know I've died there quite a few times in my heyday. The PS1 version of 4 is the hard type that Japan got initially on the Super Nintendo. It is crazy how much stuff they left out in the SNES version in the States. But it is what it is. Yeah, we got the easy type, they call it in the US. I think I told the story before, actually, speaking of the SNES version. My brother and I rented all the time when we were growing up. But eventually, somebody actually robbed the store and, well, they stole Final Fantasy II from there. And, of course, we weren't able to get it ever again. We were always stuck at Mylon back then on Mount Ordeals. I don't know if we were stuck on the first form of his or the second form. That I don't recall for sure, but yeah, we never did pass him when we were growing up. And yeah, of course, we were so bummed when we found out that the game was stolen. I have to wonder to this day if the person that stole it, do they still have it? Do they sell it to somebody else? Or what became of the game at this point? Who's to say, really? But we do actually have a copy of it back now. My brother bought one from eBay a little while back. Full CIB, collectors and bots, the manual, all the good stuff there, in pristine condition. Why is it turning dark? What's going on? Here we go again. How many times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man? Are you gonna control him again? I thought Meteor broke the spell over him. Oh, okay, nothing to worry about then, right? Or not. So you know what I said about us succeeding the second time? I take that back. Although just technically we succeeded in getting the crystal, but then ultimately we still kind of failed. Okay, so he wants the Tower of Babel restored so he can reach the moon. Who even built the Tower of Babel anyway, and why? They too wanted to go to the moon? Okay, well, have fun with your moon trip, I guess. So that's what Golbez was doing, just biding his time, waiting for us to get the crystal, and then brainwash Kane. If he could have done that now, why didn't he do so, like, earlier? I don't actually really know why. Oh, this is new, I think. Is it not? Huh. Okay, yeah, this is definitely new in this version. Although, wasn't there a cutscene for this in the PSP version? I feel like yes. But, at least to me, that's fairly new. I haven't played through the PSP version in a good while. But, well, I guess we have to go back and tell King Guide we failed again. He's gonna be like, alright, assholes, you know what? We're getting somebody else. Literally anyone else. Luca, you go this time. She might fare better than us anyhow, actually. Well, anyway. Nah, I don't need to save. Hey guys, we're back. Lally ho, yeah. We don't have great news again. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news again. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, the lunar whale? Not sure what that is. Oh, wait. You know the legend too? How? Oh, yeah, it's in the overworld. How do they know of it, though? Well, I guess it's in legend for them. Oh, Could it be? Oh, okay. I mean, worth a shot, yeah. Oh, that's right, too, because some idiot had to go and seal it. Sid. Oh. I mean, well, yeah, there's that whole barrier around it, I guess. Who said that? Oh, crap, you heard me talking smack. Hey! You gonna rejoin the party, Sid? That actually would be a pretty cool setup here to have Sid rejoin. Although, he would need better equipment. Although, actually, no, he would get all of Kane's armor that he had before. And then I did have the poison axe that I found in the Cave of Summons, so that would actually work. I will say, you could have the same setup in the the GBA and PSP versions because you get all the party members back, actually. I was tempted to do the PSP version for the LP, actually. I may have also gone over this before, to show off the new content there, but I was like, kind of want to keep it simple. I really wanted a shorter LP in general, and the new content that those versions have, the Lunar Ruins and the Cave of Trials, I believe it is. They're both pretty long dungeons, especially the Lunar Ruins. That's a 50-floor behemoth of a dungeon that requires multiple trips to go through to clear out everything. Because each character has their own like trial dungeon or trial room or whatever in the Lunar Ruins. And yeah, there's like one every 5 floors. And in order to unlock them, you have to have the character in your party be in your party for the final boss for it to unlock there. So yeah, you have to do the final boss twice to have everybody be able to go through. And then yeah, you have to run through there a bit with your current party, swap in the others, and then yeah, it's just a whole lot. By the way, Sid's dead. Oh no, he's okay. Hooray! Guess you overworked yourself again. Although without you, we wouldn't have anyone that could have put on the drill to the airship, so thank you for that. Like, genuinely speaking. You're not wearing a hat. I know, it's just a phrase. I wanted to be dumb. Oh, okay. Well, I'd say they'd be looking after us more so. Okay, you do the same. I do wonder, though, if the dwarves on their own would have been enough to get the drill back on. Or, like, if Sid could have, like, at least told them what to do, and then they would have been able to attach it for us in its place? I don't know, actually. Oh, yeah, while I'm here, do I need to buy or sell anything? Not really on the buying front. As far as selling stuff goes... Oh, yeah, of course, I took off Kane's gear from earlier. But nobody saw that. We do not need those, for sure. We do not need that. Do not need that. Still keeping the black cowl. I'm going to keep the elemental shields. Those could be handy for later. Same with the claws. I do not need that. I don't really need, like, any of the arrows, but they're just going to be there just because. Let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. That sells for 47,000 gil. Why? I actually really don't know. But, yeah, axes are dumb. We don't need that. I actually want to keep the fire lance really just to throw, to be honest. Same with all of Edge's ninja swords there. And, yeah, okay, actually, I'd say we're good. Let's go ahead and get the inventory resorted. And yeah, now we have a drill, so we can go back to the overworld. Not sure how that's going to really work, because with the drill, we have to, like, we're going up, like, straight vertical, right? So all the debris and whatever that would be as a result of that, is going to be landing on us, and we don't really have cover, because we just stand, you know, like, right on the deck of the airship as we're piloting it. So, I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, we just gonna pop out? No, okay. A little bit anticlimactic, I have to admit, but hey, it works. I'm pretty sure in the PSP version, you actually did a cool cutscene for that, and also in the DS version, and the PC version of the DS version. Okay, so, reminder here as well. We saw Yang back in the Sylph Cave, right? Make sure you do this first. You do not want to proceed with the plot. We just want to do this first. Yeah, we should probably tell Yang's wife that he's actually still alive in the Sylph Cave. What we can do from there, I don't really know, actually, but at least let her know what happened all the same. She has the right to know. Well, he's kind of half dead. He's kind of, you know, healing up after he blew himself up. I'm pretty sure his wife's name is Sheila. Oh, got a frying pan. Okay. Well, she did say to give Yang a thwack to wake him up, so sure, why not? I would maybe prefer to give that to Princess Toadstool for her ultimate weapon there, but, you know, this is fine too. I still love how OP Toadstool gets in Super Mario RPG, and especially in the late game. Because, yeah, early on, yeah, she's a little bit rough there with her low stats and all that. But, yeah, once she starts getting, like, a bunch of HP per level, and then gets therapy and group hug, yeah, she is, like, extremely powerful on the physical attacks. It's kind of crazy, actually, how cracked she is. But yeah, so now with this case, in this case with the frying pan, we do have to go all the way back to the Sylph Cave where Yang is to use the pan on him. It'll be worth it though. Also, yeah, oh yeah, that's fun. Oh yeah, Edge did say we can't really go near the tower, and I'm pretty sure we actually can't even go inside anymore. No, we cannot. So there's that. Also, it looks really cool actually when we're farther away like this. But anyway, yeah, so we do have to go all the way back through the Sylph Cave here. But thankfully I have battles turned off still, so we're good. I do want to have Rosadet Float reestablished, of course. Now, if you wanted to as well, this actually would be a great time to do some leveling up with just these 4. And I don't really need to, actually. I kind of want to. If I were playing on my own time, I probably would actually go a little overboard with the leveling here. Like, go back to the Cave of Summons and fight in Arachne there. And just have Rydia and Edge take them out with the Moon Ring Blade and Blizzara, respectively, and get a shit ton of levels that way. But, nah, I won't do that. Oh, hey, Yang, we're back. Let's go ahead and wake you up, shall we? Oh. How do they know we... Thwack! How do they know we had the frying pan? Also, yeah, sorry for the giant welts we gave you on your head or wherever we hit you with that thing. So are you gonna rejoin us? You'd be a lot better than Sid, actually. You would need better armor, though, as well. Better than the, Black Belt Gi. Although that's still pretty good for right now. I'll give you the Black Cowl as well, and the Giant's Gloves and some claws. He would be really good also to have back at this point in the game. Can you? Oh. Yeah, well... Oh yeah, it's the first time that Edge and Yang actually ever meet. How do you know of Ebelon? Oh, wait, you'll fight in our place instead? Hmm? Oh, okay, cool, we'll take that. Alright, got the Sylph summon for Rydia. Nice! It's actually a pretty good summon. It's single target, but the damage it does to an enemy will actually be split amongst your party and will heal you for that split amount there, so it'll be pretty useful. And I also will say it'll be very useful against a certain thing later on. No, Yang staying put. He's fine, he's fine. You guys can keep him for a while. I want him back later on, though. But yeah, now that we're done here, let's go ahead and then go back to the overworld. Oh yeah, also, well, I want to go back to Fabul first, and then actually go over to the Tail Collector guy. We found that Rat Tail earlier, and the Cave of Summons that I want to give to him. That'll be incredibly worthwhile to do. I'm trying to think if that's a missable thing, the side quest there. I don't think it is, actually. Really only missable if you just don't get the Rat Tail in the Cave of Summons, but like, whenever you take the teleporter that's right there to get to the town part of the second area of the town there, you'd see the chest right there, so like, why would you blatantly ignore that, right? But anyway, that all aside, let's go ahead and tell Yang's wife the good news that he's still awake and alive. Can he just show it to you again? Ooh, got the knife now. Nice. Okay, cool. Nobody can use the knife. It's actually just a throwable item, but it's guaranteed max damage, so I'm going to save that for the final battle. The cool thing also in the Final Fantasy IV Rando Free Enterprise, there's actually a setting that you can have Edward equip the knife, which makes him incredibly powerful. I don't know if he does guaranteed match damage with every attack then. That would be insane. I actually haven't tried that to see if that's the case or not. I should eventually at some point. Oh yeah, I need the hovercraft actually, because the Falcon here does not have the ability to lift the hovercraft there. So I need the Enterprise, which is back way over in Avalon. I also love the 8-way movement we have now in the Rando. Not Rando, Pixel Remaster. Let's see, so yeah, a little bit of back and forth here. Let's go land properly. Oh wait, you know what? What? Okay, cool. I actually wasn't sure that would still work with how loose the airships are in this game. Oh, I also might need the hovercraft. That might help. Oh, actually, you know what, too? Although, I want to save this maybe for... I'm trying to think, actually. I probably could do this now, and it wouldn't be that hard. Actually, yeah, I want to do this right now. It might be better to wait a little bit longer to do this. I also normally don't do this without a party of 5. But we'll get there here in a sec. Yeah, first things first, let's go ahead and take the hovercraft over here. And then, yeah, we'll turn in the tail. Not sure what we'll get exactly, although the guy says he's digging ore here, although it's Adamant Grotto, so it's probably gonna be that, right? Well, hey, it's all yours. Ooh, got the Adamantite! Nice! Wasn't there somebody looking for that in the underworld there? Yeah, there was. So I will drop that off here in a little bit. But yeah, I want to do something else first. Wasn't really expecting to do all these side quests in a row like this, but they're all pretty short and very worthwhile to do, so I may as well, right? And also wanted to make sure I do them now anyway when they're available. I do want to save up here first. And then let's see here. I also want to give Edge the Thunderclaw. That'll be helpful in a little bit. And I didn't really want the town here. I want to go into the castle. I think I shut it off earlier. If you go into the basement of the castle here earlier, you'll actually see the King of the Barons ghost down here, and he'll say, "Oh, come back and visit me later," or whatever. And now it is later, so I want to pay him a visit again. This one you don't really need to do, actually. I'm just doing so just to show it off, honestly. Yeah, for this, we want to go into the east tower here, the bottom. There's a barrier here normally, but that's now gone. Not sure why this is even here to begin with. But hey, we're back. Give me a quick sec here. I need some water. That's better. How do you have that? Oh, okay, cool. New summon. We'll take that. Oh, nice. What summon are you, though? Oh, we have to fight you first. That's fair. Okay. I'm up for a little boss time against Odin. Now, he is weak to thunder, as we found out in the Cave of Summons there. He was only defeated once whenever lightning struck his sword. So, Thundaria with Rydia. I want to get Berserk on Edge first. And also on Cecil, and we should be in good shape. Okay, we are eviscerating him. Now, if you don't kill him quickly enough, he will use the Antetsuken, and that will kill your entire party. But with his Thunder weakness, he is quite easy. If you don't have Thundaria at this point, really though you should, to be honest, use Ramu instead. But at the very least, have the Thunderclaw on Edge, and you should be fine. Otherwise, he'll just do physical attacks until he uses the Antetsuken, and yeah, that does like 5k across the border or whatever, so yeah. How he became Odin, I have no idea, but we'll take that. And I'll never use Odin ever. I will say in Final Fantasy Legacy he's pretty useful, because the instant death thing procs actually quite often. In this case, nah, not so much. But there we go. And oh yeah, let's go ahead and edge back the Moonrain Blade. Oh yeah, Totetsu just as strong as the Moonrain Blade, but I really want the Moonrain Blade because for its long-rangedness. And also its projectileness there as well. Your throwing stick done boomeranged on us. Oh my god, that's a great episode of The Simpsons when they go to Australia. Okay, I also want to heal up here. I'll just go back to the, well actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just do a little bit of cure and cure. Okay, there we go, that's fine. Not worried about the MP. We're done with battles, for now. Kind of rare, I actually have 2 boss fights in one video. Well, like 2 separate ones there, I should say. Okay, so... Oh, wait, yeah, we need to go back to the underground here first. I almost forgot. I think now, actually, the Enterprise can fly over magma. But yeah, we want to take the Adamant over to Cockle down here. And see what he can do for us there. Doesn't he still asleep up here? I mean, well, obviously, yeah. Okay, well, hey. Happy birthday! So, what's gonna be your plan with that, sir? I'm looking over at OBS right now, and I actually finally updated it to the latest version, and the audio mixer bars here are now, like, vertical and not horizontal like they used to be. It's throwing me off so much. Oh, okay, sorry. But actually, no, we can get something very, very worthwhile from him pretty soon, actually. By pretty soon, I mean, like, very, very soon. So much so, actually, that I might be able to even do so right in the episode here today. And actually, I want to go for a little bit more length today as well. Just really to show that off there. I think that'd be a good cutoff point there. But yeah, let's do it now. We can go back over to Mysidia. Because yeah, we got the knife, we got the Sylph. Those are missable, by the way. At least the knife is, anyway. Sylph, I don't think is missable, actually. How did you know that? Okay, are you, like, psychic or whatever? Oh yeah, by the way, Palom and Porm are dead. I don't know if he's aware of that yet. Oh yeah, it's the same legend here as it was in the Underworld. I'm not sure how they have the same legend. I also wonder who had it first, the Underworld or the Overworld? We never really find that out, but actually I'm curious now about that. So, oh, this is a really cool shot of the sky, by the way. Okay, so are we praying for the lunar whale? Cecil, you gonna pray too, or just stand there? You're not really bobbing up and down, Cecil. Oh, I saw something happen there. What's going on? Oh! Leviathan again? Did it work? You just created a giant whirlpool. Oh, hey! Nice! Oh, that's a cool-ass ship. That is a cool-ass ship. And I believe they also brought it back in Final Fantasy XIV in the Endwalker expansion. Oh, that's new. Didn't do that in any other version, I don't think. Alrighty, sweet. We have so many crafts in this game. Between the Enterprise, the Hovercraft, the Falcon, and now the Lunar Whale. Okay, that's only 4, but still. Oh, hey, new theme song here, too, for the Lunar Whale. I wonder how long it's been there, by the way. And also why it took us just until now to awaken the thing. I guess really the world wasn't really in imminent peril to need the thing. Oh, okay. What? How do you have that? Why do you have that? Okay, we're talking to a crystal. Sure. Someone's gone off the deep end. But okay, let's go inside. Now, the cool thing here with the Lunar Whale, just a heads up, if you want to navigate just normally around the overworld, talk to this thing right here. The crystal here will take you to the moon and back to the overworld if you so wish. Down here, we have free healing beds, so we never need to spend money at an inn again. And also, we have a free fat chocobo on board to use whenever we want. So this is like the ultimate all-in-one airship here. I love that. But, okay, let's go ahead and go to the moon here first. And then I actually want to come right back to the overworld. The trigger for Cockerel there doing his thing is just going to the moon and then coming right back, and then we should be fine. You just have to go to the moon just like once. And wow, it's pretty barren up here. Just for a quick overview of what's all where. We're gonna do this part here next episode. Not right now. There is a shop in this cave right here. I will hit that up later. We need to go here later for the plot. We can't get there normally. We can't land on the ground up here. It's all these craters here and all that make it unsafe to land. So we have to land here and then walk our way through there. But I'm going to handle all that next time. But again, like I was saying earlier, I want to just go back to the Earth for right now. Because, yeah, this should be enough for the trigger to actually, well, trigger. It works in other versions, I'm pretty sure, so it should work here. Now, the Lunar Whale cannot go to the underground. It's just too big to fit in the hole, I guess. Even though it's a giant volcano, and the ship's not that big. I mean, it's like, what, essentially 2 tiles? Like 1, 2, okay, 3, I guess. And the volcano gap was like, what, also 3 or 4 or whatever? Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be able to fit. What the hell? That's just rude. Imagine bringing the Lunar Whale down to the dwarves to see that. They would flip their shit. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and do one more trip down here. A lot of back and forth today in this one, but I mean, we got a lot done, I will say as well. Okay, you done yet? Hooray! The Holy Sword Excalibur! This thing is incredibly powerful. Get that on Cecil here with all due haste. Let's see. Yeah, so 138 up to 195 with also plus 10 strength. We do lose the defense and stamina there. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, the Excalibur is incredibly powerful. And let's see, up to 14 multipliers for Cecil and 91 strength on level 54. That's also due to the Black Belt Geek giving him a plus 10 or plus 5 or whatever, but still. Yeah, it's of course Holy Elemental, so Undead will just get one shot with ease. And yeah, that'll be Cecil's best friend for the remainder of the game, pretty much, or the vast majority of the remainder of the game. Okay, with all of that done, yeah, Sealed Cave's done, we got Odin, we got Sylph, we got the knife, got the Excalibur. That's a lot of great stuff in just one episode. Okay, so now we can go back to the moon again. Although I actually do want to go to the, that other small cave, the shop there. I'm gonna stop there, though, for today. And yeah, we got a lot of moon stuff coming up here. But yeah, I want to just get here and then wrap it up. Let's see, so we should land. Okay, yes, that's cool how we do that. Wherever you go back from the go back to the Earth from the moon, it'll remember where you were here and vice versa. So that's pretty handy. So yeah, as a reminder again, yeah, we're gonna be going here eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna take a stop over here. We can land on this part of the moon apparently. Also, how we're able to breathe, I don't really know. Actually, you know what? Let me just do the shopping now. Actually, I'll show it off here. What's even up here? Do you guys live on the moon? How do they get to the Earth? How did they get there? Do they have their own lunar whale somewhere that I don't know about? Oh hey, an actual shop here. Now, they sell some good shit here. Most importantly, they sell sirens. They did not sell these in any other version of the game until this one. So I absolutely want to buy all of these. I can actually buy that many of them. I love that. Let's see. I would like to buy some more of everything here, to be honest. Let's go ahead and buy a few more Phoenix Downs for right now. Don't really need cottages anymore. I also wish we could have more than one stack of 99, because I would buy all of these if I could, but that's okay. Those will be incredibly worthwhile for farming you-know-what down the line. Not right now, but in due time, I will show that off whenever we get to that point. But anyway, for now, let's go ahead and park up over this way. And then we'll set off to whatever that palace thing is over there. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. This has been Mr. Movie 7 signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.